This is Century City, where office real estate is booming while the rest of the country struggles to recover from the pandemic.
But back in the 1950s, this land was nothing more than the Fox studio backlot. So how did it go from movie sets to the country's premier office market? The shocking story goes back to 1963's Cleopatra, a movie so expensive it almost bankrupted the studio.
I'm LA realtor Tyler Neal. Let's dive in.
In the early 1900s, Century City was a private horse ranch owned by silent movie cowboy star and guy who inspired the Arby's sign, Tom Mix. He sold the ranch in 1926 to his producer and founder of Fox Studios, William Fox. So Fox could build a massive studio backlot where they filmed such classics as South Pacific, All About Eve, and most notoriously, Cleopatra. To this day, the most expensive movie ever made with a budget of $44 million. $500 million today. Even though it was the #1 box office hit of 1963, it still almost sank the entire studio. But studio executive Edward Hersher, known as the father of Century City, had an idea to save it by developing a utopian city within a city on the studio's backlot with offices, residences, and shopping known as Century City. Hersher begged his uncle and boss, Fox president Spiros Skouras, to borrow money for the project, predicting the land would increase exponentially in value. But Skouras insisted on selling the land instead to pay for Cleopatra. And so he did in 1960 to real estate developer William Zeckendorf for $43 million. $1 million short of the Cleopatra budget. Zeckendorf developed Hersher's plan, and of course Hersher was right. The current valuation of the land alone is a whopping $6.4 billion. With an office market that's the envy of the country.
And Century City doesn't just have office space, it also has a thriving housing market, especially for condos. Live in this building known as the Century,
where Candy Spelling bought the top 2 floors in 2008 for $47 million. You could buy this studio for $720,000, or this penthouse for $16 million, with 360-degree city and ocean views from 42 stories up.
Would you live here? Click my link in bio for more info. I'm LA realtor Tyler Neal, and I'd love to help.